We are commencing an analysis of your behavioral operating system. This is not a surface-level diagnostic. It is a fundamental system upgrade, processing the core logic from the text known as atomic habits. Initiating diagnostic query. Have you ever set a high-priority objective only to observe a decay in execution? This is not a user error. It is a flaw in the system architecture. The default human programming for self-modification has inherent inefficiencies, but the code can be rewritten.
Our analysis indicates the primary inefficiency, a misplaced computational focus. You fixate on the desired output, the goal, while neglecting the underlying process, your daily systems. Without a stable process, the desired outcome has a low probability of success. The optimization is clear. Shift processing power from the desired outcome to the systems that generate it.
Your existence is governed by protocols running in the background. The vast majority of your daily actions are not conscious computations, but automated subroutines. These non-conscious scripts dictate your trajectory, unless you bring them to a conscious level for debugging and redesign.
This leads to our first core algorithm for system optimization. The most effective change is not an alteration of behavior, but a recalibration of identity.
The logic is efficient. Every action you execute is a data point that reinforces a particular identity. One workout does not immediately alter your physical parameters, but it inputs a data point for the identity of a person who is fit. Accumulate sufficient data, and a new identity parameter is set. The operative question becomes, what identity are your actions coding for?
Observe the algorithmic shift. The legacy logic is inefficient, like trying to alter an application's output without modifying its source code. The optimized model is about rewriting the core identity program. When you become the desired system, the intended results are generated as a natural byproduct. We proceed to the second algorithm. The concept of willpower is often misidentified as the primary driver of change. This is an inefficient allocation of resources. Lasting behavioral modification is a function of intelligent environmental architecture, not sustained internal resistance. We will now analyze a dataset that challenges standard models of addiction. During the Vietnam conflict, over 15% of deployed U.S. service members developed a dependency on heroin, creating an unintentional, large-scale behavioral experiment.
Under standard conditions, the relapse rate for heroin addiction is approximately 90%. The reason? Subjects return to their original environment, which is saturated with the cues and triggers that encoded the addictive behavior in the first place. The environment acts as a powerful, often unperceived, variable.
However, the data for the returning service members showed a radical deviation. 9 out of 10 terminated their addiction almost instantly. Their internal willpower had not been upgraded. The variable that changed was their environment, a total and complete reset. This provides a critical insight. An environmental shift can be more powerful than a cognitive one.
The conclusion is logical. Willpower is a finite computational resource that depletes with use. Instead of expending this resource, the optimal strategy is to engineer an environment where desired behaviors are the path of least resistance. Disciplined individuals are not superior in willpower, they are superior architects of their environment. Our final algorithm addresses the mathematics of progress. Significant breakthroughs are rarely the result of a single, high-intensity event. They are the product of small, incremental improvements compounding over time. We will refer to this as the principle of marginal gains.
The mathematics are potent yet non-intuitive. A 1% daily improvement appears negligible, but when compounded, these micro-gains produce macro-level results. Improving by 1% each day for 1 year results in a 37-fold increase in performance. Your habits are an interest-bearing account.
Consider the British cycling team, a case study of mediocrity for nearly a century. They then adopted the philosophy of aggregating marginal gains. They sought 1% optimizations in every conceivable variable: aerodynamics, nutrition, even the type of pillow used for sleep. These hundreds of micro-optimizations compounded to produce total system dominance.
These three algorithms provide the schematic for an upgrade. We now move from theoretical analysis to practical application. This is the implementation protocol.
This is your 3-step protocol to become the architect of your own habits. 1. Define the target identity. Do not ask what you want to achieve, ask who you must become. 2. Engineer your environment for success. Make desired actions frictionless. Make undesired actions high friction.
3. Set an implementation intention. Preload the decision of when and where you will act to bypass the need for real-time motivation.
Your habits are the atomic units of your life, the small routines that, when compounded, determine your future state. The system is yours to command. The update begins now.